Very good morning, children. Welcome you all for the E-class learning program of 10th standard subject mathematics. We already discussed 3 sessions on the chapter 5 areas related to circle. This is the 4th session. You can see this chapter in your textbook part 1 in 105 to 120. Children, it is very important to know about the formulas so that we can easily solve the problems. Let me recall whatever we learnt in the last 3 sessions. So, the list of formulas are here. Let us recall the formulas. The first one, length of the circumference of a circle of radius r. In the first session, we discussed how to find the circumference of the circle or perimeter of the circle, and also we discussed how to find the area of the circle. In the second session, we discussed how to find the area of the quadrant as well as area of the sector and arc of the sector, length of the arc of the sector, and also area related to segment of the circle. Let me recall all those formulas. Along with me, you too recall the formulas. If instead of radius, the diameter of the circle is given, then what is the formula to find the circumference of the circle? Right. It is the second sentence, that is length of the circumference of a circle of diameter d equals pi into d. Then we are already familiar with the formula to find the area of the circle, that is area of circle of radius r is given by pi r square units. You know, pi is the constant. Sometimes we take it as 22/7. If it is not stated, if they mention to take the value of pi as 3.14, we take it as 3.14, otherwise 22/7. Yes. And if we know the radius, we can easily find the area of the circle. The next formula, the fourth line, you read along with me. Area of the quadrant of a circle of radius. You know what is a quadrant. It is the part of the circle bounded by 2 radii and an arc, but to tell that sector as quadrant, the angle between the radii must be 90 degree. Good. So, then the circle is divided into 4 equal parts and we are considering the one of the part of the circle. The area of that part of the circle is given by 1/4 pi r square units. You know, already you are familiar that area is always measured in the square units. Then area of the sector of angle theta. If the angle between the radii is other than 90 degree, what is the formula we use to find the area? The formula is theta by 360 degree into pi r square units. Also, we can find the length of the arc that forms the sector, that is by using the formula theta by 360 into 2 pi r units. Here to find the area, we multiply theta by 360 by the area of the circle, that is pi r square. To find the length of the circumference, we multiply theta by 360 by the perimeter of the circle or the circumference of the circle. Next formula is area of the segment. Area of the segment of the circle is calculated by knowing the area of the corresponding sector and subtracting the area of the corresponding triangle from it. We get the area of the segment of the circle. Yes, we have all the list of formulas that we discussed in the previous session. Now, let us solve few more problems related to areas of circle. Okay. So, areas of combinations of plane figures. So, in this session, the first problem we are going to solve is find the area of the shaded region in the figure. The figure is like this. If ABCD is a square of side 14 centimeter and APD and BPC are semicircles. Children, along with me, you too read the problem. Here, ABCD is a square. The length of the sides of the square is 14 centimeter. You know, in a square all the sides are equal, hence all the sides measures 14 centimeter only. Here are two semicircle APD and BPC. we have to find the area of this shaded region, the blue color region. How to find the area of this shaded region? I think you already guess what to do. Yes, few of you already know the steps. That is, if we subtract the area of this semicircle APD and BPC from the area of the square, we can easily get the area of the shaded portion. So, you know the steps. You know how to find the area of the square, and you also know how to find the area of semicircle. If you know the radius of a circle, you can easily find the area of semicircle or a quarter or the sector. Yes. So, by using suitable formula, we will solve this problem. First, we are going to write what is given, that is length of side of square, that is 14 centimeter. The first step is to find the area of square. It is very easy to find the area of square. You know, the area of square is given by side into side. Yes, that is 14 into 14. 14 into 14 is how much? It is a perfect square, that is 196 centimeter square. Now we know the area of square. To find the area of the semicircle, we need to know the radius of the semicircle. For that, let us see here AD and BC are the diameter of this semicircle. Yes, since they are the sides of this square too, the length of the diameter is 14 centimeter, right? Now, to know the radius, if we divide the diameter by 2, we get the value of radius, that is 7 centimeter. Now you know the radius of the semicircle. By using the formula, you can easily find the area of the semicircle. Area of the semicircle is given by half of the area of the circle, or you can easily take the area of one circle, because the sum of two semicircle gives the area of the circle. That you can also do. Yes. Now substitute the value in the formula, that is 1 by 2, value of pi is 22 by 7 and r square is 7 square. Now only we know radius is 7 centimeter. Cancelling the 1 7 in the denominator by 1 7 in the numerator, and 2 1s are 2, 2 11s are 22. We are left with 11 into 7. If you multiply, you are going to get the area of a semicircle, that is 77 centimeter square. Now we got area of semicircle. If we subtract the area of semicircles, two semicircles, from the area of the square, you know the two semicircles are of same area because the diameter is same, that is 14 and 14, hence the area is also same. Yes. So, to know the area of shaded region, we have to subtract the area of semicircle from the area of square. So, if you subtract the area of semicircle from the square, that is 154, 77 into 2 is 154, 196 minus 154 gives 42 centimeter square. The area of the shaded region of this figure is 42 centimeter square. Children, observe the figure and also remember this answer, final answer, children. Okay. Let us move on to the next problem. Along with me, you too read the problem, children. The problem is like this. It is there in your textbook. It is exercise problem. In 5.2, you can see this problem. A horse is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field of side 15 meter by means of a 5 meter long rope. So, you are going to see the figure in the next slide. So, we have to find the area of the part of the field in which the horse can graze. If we increase the grazing area, if the rope were 10 meter long instead of 5 meter, we have to find the increased grazing area. Here use the value of pi as 3.14. The figure is as follows. Yes. So, you can observe here the horse is tied to one end of the square field. It will graze only a quarter. Yes. What is a quarter? It is the part of the circle bounded by two radii and an arc, whereas the angle between the radii is 90 degrees. Therefore, area of sector with theta 90 degree is called as quarter. If we find the area of the quarter of the field with radius 5 centimeter, we can know the place where how much area the horse can graze. To find the area, we need to find the radius of the quarter. So, since let ABCD is the square field and length of the rope is 5 meter, the radius of the quarter is also 5 meter. Now, substitute the values in the formula to find the area of the sector. I have mentioned that quarter as the sector as QPB. If you find the area of the QPB, we get the field which horse can graze. So, area of the sector QPB is given by the formula theta by 360 degree into pi r square. Substitute the value of pi as well as the radius. You are going to get 90 by 360 into 3.14 into 5 square. Simplifying 90 by 360, we get 1 by 4 into 3.14 into 5 into 5. So, the next step is 5 into 5 is 25, 3.14 into 25 divided by 4. Multiply 25 and 3.14 and divide that answer by 4. You are going to get the area of the field which horse can graze when the length of the rope is 5 meter. I think while I am explaining, few of you have already multiplied and divided by 4 to get the answer. Yes, your answer is correct. Area of sector QPB equals 19.625 centimeter square, children. Now you know the area of the field which horse can graze when the rope length is 5 meter. Now we have to find the increase in the grazing area if the rope were 10 meter long. Already you know the area of field which horse can graze when it is 5 meter, it is 19.625 meter square. So, how to find this? I am going to give it to you to do the problem, yes, but I will give you the clue. This clue will help you to solve the second section of this problem, yes. How to find the increase in the grazing area? First find the area of the sector with 10 meter radius, yes. Then subtract the area of the sector with 5 meter radius, that you already know. You have to find only the area of the sector with 10 meter radius. How to find? You know how to find with 5 meter. The same step is followed for the 10 meter, yes. When you get the answer, subtract this sector with 5 meter radius, area of the sector with 5 meter radius by the answer you obtained. You will get the increase in the grazing area. Hope you will do this problem, children, okay. I think no doubt you are clear with the steps as well as I already given clue to solve this problem. So, let us move on to the next problem. The problem is like this. Along with me, you to read the problem, children. Find the area of the shaded region in the figure. The figure is like this, where ABCD is a square of side 14 centimeter. Here ABCD is a square of 14 centimeter. We have to find the shaded region. So, inside the square there are 4 congruent circles, yes. So, if we remove the area of the circle from the square, you are going to get the area of the shaded region. I think you already guessed how to solve this one, okay. So, let us solve. First, to find the area of the square ABCD, we have to multiply the side by side, that is side into side. 14 into 14 centimeter gives 196 centimeter, that is the area of this ABCD. Now, we have to subtract the areas of all the 4 circles. For that, we need to know the radius of the circle. But if you observe, you can easily observe the length of the side is 14 centimeter and the diameter of each circle is half of the side, that is 14 by 2, that is 7 centimeter. By dividing 14 by 2, we are going to get the diameter of the circle. But we need to know the radius of the circle to find the area. What is the radius of the circle? It is diameter by 2, that is 7 by 2 centimeter. Now, we know the radius of the circle. If we substitute the radius of the circle in the area formula, we can easily find the area of circle. So, what is the area of each circle? It is pi r square. Substitute the values, children. The value of pi is 22 by 7, whereas r square is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Simplify. Here 1 7 cancels, 2 1s are 2 11s are. We are left with 77 by 2. But here we need to find the area of 4 circles. That is 4 into 77 by 2. After simplification, we are going to get the area of 4 circle as 154 centimeter square. Now we got the area of the 4 circles. If we subtract the area of the 4 circles from the area of the square, we are going to get the area of the shaded region. Observe here, area of the shaded region is area of square minus area of 4 circle. Area of square we already calculated, that is 196 centimeter square. Area of 4 circle, it is 154 centimeter square. Subtract 154 from 196, you are going to get 42 centimeter square. This is the area of the shaded region, children. Now, let us solve one more problem. In this previous problem also you remember the figure as well as the final answer. Now, along with me you read the problem, children. In the adjoining figure, the figure is like this. ABCD is a square of side 14 centimeter with centers A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D are the vertex of the square as well as they are the centers of the circle. The 4 circles are drawn such that each circle touch the other 2 circles externally. Find the area of the shaded region. So, we have to find the area of this shaded region. Once again, you read the problem along with me. In the adjoining figure ABCD, a square of side 14 centimeter with centers A, B, C and D, 4 circles are drawn such that each circle touch externally 2 of the remaining 3 circles. Find the area of the shaded region. How to find the area of the shaded region? Observe, here this is the square. If we remove these parts, we get the shaded region area. How to remove these parts? So, observe what is the shape of those. Yes, you are right, they are the quadrants. Here we have 4 quadrants. If we remove the area of 4 quadrants from the area of the square, we are going to get the area of the shaded region. So, first we need to find the area of the square to remove the area of the 4 quadrants. To remove the area of the 4 quadrants, we need to find the area of the 4 quadrant. For that, we need the radius. We don't need the angle because we know the angle of the quadrant, because the angle between the sides of the square is 90 degree. Hence, it is a quadrant. We decided that is a quadrant. It is not sector with 90 degree. Yes? Okay. Let us solve the problem, children. So, given side of square is 14 centimeter. 4 quadrants are included in the 4 side of the square. Here 4 quadrants are included in the 4 sides of the square. Radius of the circle is what? You can observe this is 14. Here are 2 quadrants, that means 14 by 2 is 7 centimeter. The radius of each quadrant is 7 centimeter. We know the side of the square. By using the side of the square, we can find the area of the square, that is 14 into 40, 196 centimeter square. You are right, children. Yes. Now, to find the area of the quadrant, we have the formula pi r square by 4. We know the value of pi, it is 22 by 7. We know the value of radius, that is 7 square. Substitute in it and simplify. The 7 in the denominator and 1 7 in the numerator cancels. We are left with 22 by 4 into 7. We have to multiply this by 4 because we need the area of 4 quadrant. Here 4 cancels. We are left with 22 into 7. If we multiply 22 and 7, we are going to get 154 centimeter square. The total area of the 4 quadrant is 154 centimeter square, children. Now, we have to subtract this area by the area of square. To get the area of shaded portion, subtract area of 4 quadrants from the area of square. you are getting the answer as 42 centimeter square. Very interesting. Observe the figure as well as the final answer, children. Student, let us do one more problem. Along with me, you read the problem. Find the area of the shaded design in figure. So the figure is like this, where ABCD is a square of side 10 centimeter and semicircles are drawn with each side of the square as diameter. Use pi equals 3.14. Here AB is the diameter for this semicircle, BC is the diameter for this semicircle, CD is the diameter for this semicircle, and AD is the diameter for this semicircle. Okay, how to do this problem? Observe. ABCD is the square. If you remove the unshaded portion from the area of the square, you will get the area of the shaded region. For that, I am marking the unshaded region as 1, 2, 3 and 4. See the figure. I marked the unshaded region as 1, 2, 3, 4. To find the area of 1, 2, 3, 4. First, I find the area of 1 and 3. So, to find the area of 1 and 3, I am going to subtract areas of two semicircle of each of radius 5 centimeter. Why radius 5 centimeter? Because given that AB side is 10 centimeter, AB is diameter of this semicircle. So, if this is the diameter of this semicircle, then the radius will be 5 centimeter. It is same for all the remaining semicircles. Hence, area of ABCD, you know, side into side, that is 10 into 10. And two semicircles, areas of two semicircles means 2 into semicircle means pi r square divided by 2. So, we are taking the value of pi as 3.14 and radius as 5. Here 2 cancels. 5 square means 25. If you multiply 25 and 3.14, you are going to get 78.5. We are subtracting 78.5 from the area of the square, that is 100 centimeter square. We are getting 21.5 centimeter square as answer. Since the sides are same or the diameters of the semicircles are same, we can say that area of second and area of fourth will also be equal to 21.5 centimeter square, children. Now we know the area of the unshaded region. If we subtract the area of the unshaded region from the area of the square, we are going to get the area of the shaded region. So let us do that. You know, area of first and 3 is 21.5 centimeter square. Like that, area of second and fourth is also 21.5 centimeter square. Now we are going to subtract the area of unshaded region from the area of the square. See, so area of the shaded design is equal to area of the ABCD minus area of the unshaded region. We know area of ABCD is 100 and area of 1 and 3 is 21.5 centimeter. Area of 2 and 4 is 21.5 centimeter. So I am taking 21.5 2 times. So if you multiply 21.5 2 times, we are getting 43. Now subtract 43 centimeter square from 100. You are getting 57 centimeter square. So now we got the area of the shaded region, children. This is the model question that is solved in your textbook. You can observe the answer in your textbook also, children. So in this session, we have solved 4 problems. Yes, among the 4 problems, we discussed 3 problems in finding the area of shaded region. You have observed all the 3 figures. Recall what is the final answer. What are all similarities you observed? Discuss with your friends. Why you are getting the similarities? You discuss that with your friends, children. Okay. Now we are at the end of the session. Before ending the session, once again I recall what are all the formulas that we have learnt in this chapter, because it is very, very important to know the formulas to solve the problems. Once again we will recall the formulas. Before that, we are left with few more problems in exercise 5.2 and 5.3. You try to solve those problems, children. If you come across any difficulties, you discuss with your teacher and get through the doubts and solve the problems. Hope you all understood the concepts that I have taught in all the 4 sessions. And children, it is very, very important to know how to solve the problems related to area of circle, because I told not for the examination sake, but we need to know the area of circles, because the practical importance of finding the area of circle is very, very important. Because in the beginning of the first session only we discussed, in our daily life we come across so many circular objects. So we need to find the areas of these circular objects or the perimeter of these circular objects. Hence the practical importance of area related to circle is very, very important. Hence you learn this chapter under the formulas to find the areas related to circle. For that reason, once again I am recalling what are all the formulas that we have learnt in these sessions, children. So first one, the length of the circumference of the circle of radius r equals 2 pi r. You make a note of this one or the list of the formulas in a sheet and paste where you sit for reading, and daily you recall once, so that you will remember all these formulas, children. If instead of radius the diameter is given, the circumference of the circle becomes pi into d. We use pi r square to find the area of circle, yes, and we use the units, square units, to measure the areas. Next we have area of the quadrant of the circle of radius r as 1 by 4 pi r square units. If you divide the area of the circle by 4, you are going to get the area of the quadrant. How to find the area of the sector with angle theta? To find the area of the sector with angle theta, we have the formula theta by 360 into pi r square units, children. Length of the arc of a sector of angle theta. We can also find the length of the arc of the sector. The arc that forms the sector, that length we can find by using the formula theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Remember, to find the area of the sector, we multiply the ratio theta by 360 by area of the circle. To find the length of the arc of the sector, we multiply the ratio theta by 360 by the circumference of the circle. Also we know how to find the area of the segment. This type of problem we have solved in the session 3, how to find the area of the segment. So the formula to find the area of the segment of a circle is, you have to subtract the area of the corresponding triangle from the area of the corresponding sector. You are going to get the area of the segment of a circle. Hope you are clear with the formulas that we have learnt. Remember these formulas, children. Before winding up this session, I am once again reminding you, so the formulas are very, very important to solve the problems. So daily you practice the problem, children. So I am Sucheta SS, your friend. I am mathematics teacher in T. Dasarahalli Government High School, Bangalore North 4. Have a nice day, children. Thank you.